3, 2, 1. Hey, YouTube. What's up? We're here.
It's always
again.
like it's a fun gamble to see if it's actually going to pick it up or not.
Sometimes it does. But it is a Sunday, wherever, you may be watching this. It could be a Wednesday. It could be fucking never, because why is anyone watching our videos? Regardless, this means that it is the Morning After Music show, specifically our album Rochambeau review show.
Yes.
And this week we are doing Save Face, little emo band, only has like 7,000 followers on Facebook. Not a lot of views, or they're new. Okay, relatively new is what we're getting at.
Are they that
Their
small
new
still?
album. Yeah, they're super small.
Oh, I thought they were bigger than that.
No, the album is another kill for the highlight reel. So
Correct.
clearly reminiscent of the 2000s and all those emo goodnesses that we all love.
It's straight up
on the
MySpace.
show. It really is. They even call themselves the gay Slipknot. Okay. But before we jump into that review, make sure that you're clicking the subscribe button down below. You're doing all the things that you're supposed to do for YouTube. As you know, I said this earlier on the Twitch side. So if you're here early, you get to the morning brew. You get to hang out with us on Twitch.
Watch all
we're
these
trying to,
shenanigans.
Yeah, you see us fuck around for an hour and a half. It's always a good time.
Yeah, we got there.
We have some new things happening over on the Twitch side. We're kind of merging some of our personal pages into Germ. We're going to really focus on Germ going into 2022, and really trying to make this a brand that people want to hang out and do things with. So make sure you're following us so that you can see the growth. It'll be fun for everybody. Brett actually did a solo stream on Germ last week, and it went pretty well.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a good time. So if you want to, see us play stuff individually, you want to see us do our own just chatting or IRL streams in the future, make sure you're following us there on Twitch. And then make sure that you're following us here as well, and the socials, to keep yourself updated on all the good goodies. Okay? But without further ado, to the album review.
Yes.
Cody.
Thank you. Hi. Yes. I just want to point out before we start, of all the songs that are on this playlist, and it's on shuffle.
I know.
No.
I know. I heard it too. I was like, bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
You know what? But going back in time, even though things have gone forward, is rather fitting for the album and review of today. Hi. Yes, it's Save Face, and their new album, Another Kill for the Highlight Reel. This is a band from New Jersey. Stop me if you've heard that before. It's their second studio album. Also, stop me if you've heard this one before.
Listen, a lot of good emo comes from there, right? It's a dreary, shitty place.
Bro, have you ever gone there? Yeah.
It's
some
trash.
Fucking sucks,
some emo very specifically, as we'll get into, I'm sure. It was released on October 29th of this year. You would never guess it. Had 11 tracks, coming in at 33 minutes and 16 seconds. We literally listened to the entire thing in the background before we went live. I don't know when.
Yep. Before we went live.
The producer on this album is Brent Holmes, or Homeness. I don't know how to say his last name. I'm sorry, brother. Who is the drummer of a little band called I Am the Avalanche.
Oh, yeah.
Is he really?
Yes.
Yeah, little
Are they
pseudo
still around?
punk band.
I don't know. He's the
I thought
drummer.
they broke up, so.
So I haven't heard that name.
Oh,
in a long
well, you know
time.
what? Later, in an interview, I did see he's in a band called The Movie Life, and that is on my list of bands. So maybe he's the old drummer from I Am the Avalanche.
I see.
I don't recognize that one either.
He works with a lot of bands, though, in various roles. He was the engineer on a couple of Boston Manor projects and Front Bottom projects. The producer and engineer for I Am the Avalanche and The Movie Life, which is the other band that I saw him mentioned in. Engineer on that last brand new album before the Uh-Oh happened. And then producer and engineer and mixer on Hot Mulligan and Free Throw and Dogleg. So he's been around.
Okay.
Yeah,
he does
so
some
very
stuff.
like emo-esque, punk band.
Modern
stuff.
emo-esque, yeah.
Right, modern.
Anyway, the singles on this album were Glitter, which we never listened to, so I put it on the list for later.
Okay.
Follow us and watch the show live if you want to watch the later part. Bury My Teeth and or Bury Me tonight, and then Sharpen Your Teeth were the other two singles. And the only other little extra bit of info I found, because this is such a small band and this is such a new project, so there's literally like, it took me a couple searches to find the Brett Holmes guy who produced it before I saw any mention of him. So,
It's so
the
weird.
only other thing
I thought they
saw,
were bigger than that.
no, dude, brand new.
Weird. Okay.
We have heard "Bury Me Tonight," Jason. It's in the playlist. I checked before we went live.
One of my favorite tracks too.
On the track "AM Gothic," it features Jeff Rickley of Thursday, another New Jersey band.
Yep, and emo like echelon right there, top echelon.
Mm-hmm.
Big band.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all. That's all I got for you.
That's it. All right. I mean, that's fair though. That's fair.
Yeah, ain't nothing written about these guys besides,
man,
hey,
this-
this album's
that's
coming
wild.
out.
Yeah, they're so fresh and new.
Are they though? Are they?
Sound wise, yeah. So let's
well,
get into that then.
yeah,
Let's
well-
talk
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. Fuck it. Let's go straight into it.
Should we?
Yeah.
Should we just get it out of the way? They sound like my Chem. I want to.
Yeah.
I want to focus on.
You
the
telling me with
review.
an album cover like that,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have guessed
I just
that.
want to get it out of the way now. Let's make the jokes now and focus on the album that is itself without talking about my Chem and all that
Right.
stuff. Yeah, let's just get it out of the way. It's Diet My Chem. He's Gerard Way II. I don't know.
Right.
We're both from
See,
New Jersey.
Right. Before we get into the actual musical review, just to add on to your point, I don't know if these guys are young and they're like, I really wanted to be in a band like that, and now I'm able to, afford instruments and be a band and do what I need to do to be a band, and they just missed the mark time-wise, or were they just hanging out with all these people and we're like, fuck it, we're gonna be in a band? Like, I don't know where they sit in that weird time period, but they are doing the thing. Do we need it? I don't know. My Chem's coming back, so probably not. But like, there's something about this type of music being really popular, coming from New Jersey, doing what it needs to do in the emo world. And I kind of dug listening to it. It was fun. But like, if my Chem put out an album tomorrow, I'd forget about this one. That's all we're gonna say. Okay.
I think we said it during the stream you did, Brett. I said, man, these guys heard that my Chem were coming back, and they're like, yo, we got to get on that opening slot on that eventual tour. Let's just do 3 cheers.
Right.
Yeah, I was even showing you guys before the stream, like the first song on the damn track is just Helena.
Yeah. it's the same.
Or on the album, sorry.
And there's part of me that wants to say I don't really mind that, because we had a love letter to Black Parade a couple weeks ago, so it's not like
Yeah,
we
I
don't.
know. That's
Not like
the thing,
we
though.
don't hate the style. It's just it's so similar. you know?
That's the thing. I was thinking about that this week, especially when I was going over my my scoring for everything. I was like, damn. I was like, we just talked so highly of the thing that this is based off of. You know, like how it would be weird to be like, oh, fuck this.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, it's so unoriginal that it's too much. It feels like they went too far on just trying to sound like it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because we've heard tracks like Teenagers, which is literally a cover, right? Yeah. And we were like, wow, that's really cool that they sound just like them. And then we heard a couple of the singles, over the course of these shows, and we're like, man, this is really cool. It's different. It's neat. And then you listen to an entire album of it, and it's like, you guys couldn't have picked a little bit of a different sound for a couple of the songs.
Yeah, something for give me one. Give me one
Yeah,
song that isn't just the same.
Yeah.
And I think when you're listening to a shuffle on Spotify, and this is like a couple of songs, it's cool to hear them pop up if you're listening to an emo playlist. It's super cool, and it's fun. But you listen to top to bottom the album, and it's like, y'all,
not good.
let me copy your homework, but change a little bit. You know that meme? 'Cause that's what it is.
That meme.
100%. And by no means am I saying it's a bad album. They did what they were trying to do, but maybe a little too well. You know? You know?
Yeah, like teacher's gonna call you after class to talk to you and the other one to find out which one cheated off of who. And I
Right.
think they know which one.
Oh,
Shit.
party!
Hey everybody.
Oh,
YouTube, stop for a second. Hey, hi Raiders, what's up? Hey, we made new emotes. You can use them now. Look.
Yeah, there's
Look,
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it. Hype. Hey, look, hype. Those are for you. There's a free. Look at
Yeah.
look at these sweet emotes I spent a couple hours doing.
This is my emo for all the love for the new people coming in. Yay, hearts in chat. But you must subscribe to get it. Sorry,
Yeah.
pay money.
Paywall.
Yep, what it is.
Anyway, so back to the review. Hey,
I'll look
Raiders,
a little
we're
bit.
doing an album review right now for Save Face album, aka. Have you ever
My
heard
Chem.
3 Cheers by my Chem? It's that.
Yeah. But yeah, stick around. We'll get into some music later, but we're doing our review. Don't go anywhere. All right, back to the YouTube video.
Hey YouTube, and I didn't cut away because you should be jealous. And look at all the fun you could be having live. Anyway, enough selling out. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's some. Remember when Garth Brooks got a goatee and like dyed his hair and went by Chris Gaines for a while?
Yeah, I figured out what a straightener was.
Yeah. You guys remember when that happened? I remember when that happened. It's basically that. I feel like this is Gerard Way, Chris Gaines. I'm not sure. But that's again. We're saying all this jokingly and in jest. You know.
And
I'm not saying
I'm
it's
sure.
bad. The
I don't
vocals
hate
are
this.
great.
I don't hate this album.
It
It's-
sounds
No.
great.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
It's
I-
a
this-
really
this
good
is-
throwback.
I honestly think that if you were to ask Save Face, they would probably agree with us and probably joke with
They
us.
put out a
Yeah,
they put out
yeah.
a shirt that says "Gay Slipknot" on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think
I
they
feel
get
like
it.
they
Like,
know. I think
they get
And you
they're
know
part
what?
of the joke.
And you know what? Again, sounds great. Sounds good. So they're doing a good thing here. And although it does sound exactly like my Chem, it's not offending me that it does. It reminds me in a positive way, in a nostalgic way. And if that's what's new and coming out, because again, we ain't getting a My Chem album right now.
Right.
So we got Save Face album though, and that's pretty good substitute, you know? It's like splitting the hairs between Splenda and Sugar. You know what I mean? Like, is it different? Yes, but it's the same thing, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who cares? Is it the Pepsi and Coke of the emo generation in 2021? Is it the same?
Well, here's the thing though,
Is
is
it
that
close?
apparently these guys are a lot smaller than I thought they were.
They're real little.
They're
Yeah.
real small. So like, I don't think we can compare them like that until they get bigger.
Right.
Oh,
You know,
well,
And they-
then
and
I
they
wanna,
will.
I want
They
to see what
will.
they do though. I want to see if they completely copy My Chem and then go Black Parade or something, or do they
apparently,
go more their own route or stick with this?
what I saw was the first album was like a really deep concept album about like a drug addict or something.
Okay.
So they made the conscious choice to do this sound, you know.
I agree. I think it was a big shift because there's some of their other tracks. They have a song called Bummer, I think, somewhere. Yeah, it's on a split where they did the song Bummer and they did the cover of Teenagers. Doesn't sound like My Chem. It sounds like it's their own sound. You just know where their influences come from. It's almost like they went into this Another Kill for the highlight reel and was like, you know what, we're gonna do this.
It's almost as if they were like, hey, you know what would make us big? We tour with My Chem. So let's just guarantee us a spot on that tour by sounding just like them.
Sure.
Smart.
Sure.
Smart business move.
Yeah. Yeah, it might show even like versatility. Like, yeah, we can play to the emo crowd. Let us get on your tour. We can play to the pop punk crowd. Let us get on your tour. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it's just a little bit of that going on here.
Yeah. I maybe it's more of like a love letter than anything else. Right?
Maybe we'll see it once they put out. This just came out, so we're gotta wait and they gotta write something new. But what if they put out something new, like another EP, another single, and it is completely different? Then we know what they were trying to do with this piece.
Yeah, I'll probably like it more if that happens. Because like, I know, yeah, we're talking about the love letter and all that kind of shit, but I still, it's not gonna make me like the album more.
No,
it's still not enough. It's still not enough.
Yeah, and if you had the choice, I know which one you're choosing. You know,
right? Sure.
Like, as much as it sounds like all those other really popular things, doesn't have that memorability to it. Like I know the melodies because I've heard the melodies and other stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's
maybe,
like the songs I know are the ones that are just other songs.
Now that you're saying that, that kind of makes me think, because I my memorability on my categories I put above average, and now that you're saying this, maybe that's why I remember them.
Yeah,
because you already remember them.
They sit in the emo, like, melodic sound bits. It's like, fuck, I love that. Yeah, so because I like that, of course I'm gonna remember it. And why do I like that? Because it's been ingrained in me since 2004. So maybe you're right in that aspect.
Yeah, that's the way I see this. I think it's safe to get into the review part, I guess, our breakdown.
I think we into that forever ago.
We've kind of been doing it.
I know.
Yeah, it's a little bit more freeform on this one, I think.
Yeah, and I think maybe looking at it from a little more of a positive light, because I think I might have liked this album more than you guys did. Yes. I think the songwriting is really fun and clever, lyrically. Yes, have we heard it before?
See,
like we've said,
but that's the
plenty.
thing though, is that I don't, because, like, yes, I'm not saying those are bad lyrics or anything. I do agree that I did like them, but I've heard all of it before. Like, word for word, I've already heard this, so it's like,
I think bands
how can
like
I say that's good.
So this band obviously is not in the same genre, but if you were to take Ice Nine Kills, an album that we loved, right?
Yeah.
Same kind of lyrical content, very similar, right? But it's in a different genre, right? It's in like this theater metal. I think that's where, it's new, it's fresh, but it's still reminiscent of this like goth scene grouping of people that we used to hang out with.
It's that it's okay to be inspired by something, and have the moments of that, because everyone's inspired by something. That's what makes us do what we do. We're kind of funny, basically, like,
yeah.
But it's different to straight up like copy it. Like to actually go word for word, to actually laugh at the same time they would laugh. Like, that's where it's different. That's where I think they went a little too far. Because it's obviously it's. I mean, we keep saying it. It is just my Chem.
Yeah, it's a fine attempt, right? And I think it's just hits average or a little below average in some categories, because of the fact that you're comparing it to probably the greatest emo band that came. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if Brett likes it, the old stuff, the stuff we're referring to, then that it's that's high praise. Because he hates a lot of things. So to be like, yeah, my Chem was so good, then this is so shit, it kind of makes sense. I'm not saying this is shit, but
no, again, I don't mean to be that mean to it.
Yeah,
it's just give me something more.
It exists, right?
Yeah, it's yeah.
All right. So what about around the net? Did we find anything?
I did find some. This is not going to be one of those weeks where I have like 20 of them to go through. So don't worry. It's very brief. I only found 5. So
5.
Okay.
All right. Kerrang! Gave it a 6.
Okay.
Rate Your Music gave it a 6.24.
Okay.
And then all the way in the other direction, 3 Songs and Out, random website I found, 10 out of 10. Or 5
3
stars.
songs and out.
3 songs and out. It was a music.
A perfect score.
5 out of 5, double that, 10 out of 10. That's how numbers work.
Okay.
Yeah, crazy. Album of the year. All right, more reasonable. 6.5.
Okay.
And then Distorted Sound gave it a 9. The guy loved it. Like, that one was an actual 9 too.
Interesting.
Yeah. But you know what? Everything he said in it, why he loved it, was all the positive things we said about this. So, maybe he didn't care about the You didn't care so much that it sounded exactly the same.
That's fine. That's
Right.
fine. It's
Okay.
there,
Yeah,
there's
fair.
nothing wrong with that. If it's just me personally, I didn't care for that.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay, so want to take any guesses for what the net average is?
Hmm.
We got three
6.8.
varying. We had three varying 6s and a 10 and a 9. So
Yeah,
6.8.
Right.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
6.8.
I'm around 6.9 ish on my own score.
I was gonna say 6.9 just for the meme.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but I can see if you don't care about that it's a mirror image of something, you could get into the 7s. I think so. Maybe I'll give you a range. Let's go with you, Brett. 6.8.
Yeah, I'll go
7.1. It's a 7.1 in that little grouping right there.
All right. Well, let me tell you, those 10 and the 9 really tipped the scales. 7.55 for Around the Net.
Okay. It's an average album, but I don't know if it gets the rounding up. It gets the rounding down, if anything.
Yeah.
So there was only five reviews.
Only 5 reviews.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
3 of those 5 were meh.
Yeah,
So-
I thought there was. I was thinking there was more.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason. I think that's a solid score right there.
Yeah. Anywho, all right. Well, enough about them. Let's talk about us. Let's add our number to this list so that the next generation of album reviewers can refer to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who wants to go?
John, whose album was it?
It was mine.
Go for it.
Okay. So I kind of heard a little tease of what both of y'all's are around, and I didn't expect it to be, but I think I'm going to be the highest rating on this one. And I thought I would be the one. Yeah, I thought I'd be lower than Josh at least.
Okay.
Yeah. So despite everything that we said, I still started my rankings around like a 7 because I looked at what was on the list and tried to see where would I place this, and I was like, okay, I could see it's not better than Chunk, so let's just start at a 7.5, right? And I kind of went varying from there. The songwriting, while it is a carbon copy, is a good carbon copy. It is a very good cheated test, and so I gave that an 8.2. That's my second highest score.
Mhm.
Wait, hold
musicianship.
On. You did that for the
Songwriting
lyrics?
and lyrics, yeah.
Okay.
Songwriting and
Yeah,
lyrics.
that was my highest as well.
That was your highest, okay. Musicianship, I gave it a 7.5. Again, just it's a copy, but it's a good average copy. So production, gave it 8.5. It sounds really good.
It does.
Production wise, he did a great job.
I agree. I completely agree.
I don't honestly, what they were attempting to do probably wouldn't sound nearly as good and as accurate had it not been for the producer. So
Sure.
anyone put that in anyone else's hands, probably wouldn't be as good. But that is my last good score. Originality and memorability, 7s.
Sevens.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine too.
7 to me would be a C. It's you
That's
showed up.
right in the middle.
You did
to me.
again. We've talked about this. We made this metaphor. You show up. You did the work. You get a 7 at least. You're not offending me, but you also didn't do anything extraordinary.
Yep.
And then consistency, I'm gonna change to a fucking 7 now because I don't want my score to be that high. So consistency is a 7.
Okay.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So similar to you, Cody, just maybe off by couple numbers, right? Song writing, lyrics, I said 7.5. I thought it was a little above average. I get what you're saying, Brett, so that's why I wasn't giving it an 8. It is, I've heard it before, but I do like it, so that's where it is. Musicianship, I said that it's kind of low, so I was like, this is 6.5. Production, 7. Originality, 6.9. Same as you, pretty much, Cody.
Nice
Consistency, yep. Consistency and memorability, right at the average, hit 7.
Okay. That I was apparently a lot harsher than you guys.
Yep.
I didn't think I was that bad too. So yeah, my lyrics are around you guys. I think I gave it a 7. Just It's like, yeah, they're there. I don't hate them. I've heard them before, but I don't hate them, so therefore I'm not gonna rag on them that much. Musicianship, I agree with you, Josh. Everyone had the same score. I think there was not a lot there. I just
Yeah, they didn't rip solos like
No.
Ray. Ray's a better guitarist.
There's
I
a
guess
lot more
I
intricate
didn't
parts.
consider that. It's getting bumped down to a 7 retroactively. Fuck that.
So production, I gave that 8.5, I believe.
Okay.
It sounds good. It does. No denying that. Originality, this is where we really differ. I gave that bitch a 3. Like,
That's a
Jesus
little
Christ.
excessive.
well,
It's a little.
Is it? We've heard every single you've heard every single note on this shit in that order. Like, you've heard all of this before. There's nothing original about this. If anything, I should have realistically given it a 0, because even like what Jason's saying, I had this album playing while I was playing Forza the other day on stream. He didn't even know that it wasn't my Chem. He didn't know that it was safe. Like, we were sitting there going like, oh yeah, I forgot this is actually this band. Like, that's not original.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just not.
Okay.
So it's a failing grade. I'm sorry on that.
Yeah,
part.
okay, that's fair.
That's more than
we're-
a failing grade, though. That's
Bro,
like
you're
you
talking about
fucked up.
okay. No. Listen here, teacher. Okay, professor. So when
I never gave anybody lower than a 50.
no,
ever.
that's because you're too nice.
I know.
But like, you walk up, let's say like me and you back when we were in school, we would walk up to the same teacher, hand in the same test, and we obviously cheated off of each other. Just like you were using the analogy earlier, would you not fail one of us?
Yeah.
Because we cheated. We didn't do a damn thing. You get a failing grade.
True.
Therefore, they get a damn failing
You're
grade.
right. You're right.
That's the way I'm going with it. No, my consistency though is up, because it is consistent. And it's the same shit over and over again. Yeah. I'm not gonna take that away. So I'm trying to be very unbiased by being biased, but I don't
No,
know.
it's fine. It's fine. Great.
Do it already.
and then memorability is like, I remember it because I've heard it. So
It's
like
similar,
I gave
right,
it like
yeah.
a 6 or a 7.
I feel you. Mostly average until you get to the originality.
Yeah.
Then.
That is the big one that stands out, was the originality.
It's funny. I like that we do, the net reviews first and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Because like normally, Brett, like you said, you're along the side of Kerrang and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And we got times when everything's super positive for no reason, or just super negative for no reason. And all that stuff. That was one of those super negative reviews that I just randomly find. I'm like, oh, ouch.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I mean,
right.
well, yeah, I
Funny.
am.
It's
But
great.
like,
Yeah.
No, it's
but
fine.
it's- it's- I
people
don't
need
think
that
I'm-
though.
I don't think
You
I'm
can't
like
fucking kiss everyone's ass.
wrong with
It's
it.
fine.
That's true. That is true.
No?
I
Like,
am
Even
being
though
harsh. I am being
we're
harsh.
doing it to the smaller band that would most likely see us at somehow. They would get the tag on Twitter
They're
because
gonna
who's
fucking-
tagging Safe Face.
I-
They're gonna hate me.
As people who have made a piece of merch that says "Gay Slipknot," I hope you guys really appreciate my Chris Gaines reference. That's a bit dated, but memers know memers. Anyway,
it's like I've said, I
Listen,
like it.
good.
but
It's a
you gotta
good
be realistic
album,
about it.
but I think even y'all know you copied someone's homework.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Safe Face.
A little
Any
too far.
the fuck
A little
way.
too far.
Yes.
I just love
Okay.
Brett's gamer rage. No, listen here. No. Here's why they copied.
I have points. Okay.
Hey, yeah.
All right, so-
we got to use the emotes, so that's even cooler.
Right. So with
Oh,
our
you gave me
3
raging.
scores,
Yeah.
let's give them to you, Cody, and we'll add them up and see what's going on.
Okay, mine
Right.
to kick us off came out to a 7.45 after I retracted my original one. Originally it was a 7.7, which again I thought was too high. But
7.7.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I had to fix things.
Okay.
But anyway, 7.45.
Okay.
I mean, if you
All
really
right.
liked it, you really liked it. But Yeah.
Okay. Okay, my number. Right. So after hearing Brett talk about why it's memorable, it does make a lot of sense to me now why I think it's memorable. So I did drop down a point, which went from a 7.1 to a 6.96.
Okay.
So that's where I am now.
Okay.
6.96.
See, y'all are giving me shit.
Which when I was a teacher, I would have rounded that up. So that's a C. Okay.
Yeah, you would have.
All right.
Y'all are giving me shit. I am influencing your scores as we are going. Okay.
Yeah.
You're making good points. That's the point of having a show where we critique and talk about how we're getting our category numbers, right? You can convince people. Come on. What?
Democracy. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like your points are valid. Valid points.
Your
I'm
score
I'm just raging over it.
your score is your score to alter until it gets put on the phone in the calculator, so I don't have to change it again. Until then, anything's game. All right. I can't wait. What is it?
It's actually probably one of the most meme numbers we can do for this. It is 6.66.
No shit.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
All right. Hail Satan. So yeah,
I
I would
wasn't
say
that
if you
bad. I wasn't that mean to it. It's just
if you
one
think
thing
about
stands
this,
out.
right? If you were to take our three numbers, and this is exactly what we do, and we would round them the way they were supposed to go, it's an average score.
Yeah.
Right? It sits right at 7 ish.
Yeah.
way better than
that's-
they remembered. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's where it belongs, right?
Yeah,
I'm not.
Say I don't hate this. I don't hate this album.
No one's.
The Day to Remember episode, we actually got angry.
Yeah.
I know. I was banging the table and shit. so it's like same thing with like Atreyu, another emo band that is no longer one. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to be average, especially on your sophomore album. That's usually expected.
It's just don't copy. That's the lesson
Yeah,
of the day.
and because
don't copyright.
we're Geek Republic Media. We know everything.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway.
All right. What's the numbers?
Well, Brett.
Oh.
All right.
Why does the
Hey.
fucking chat
Should we
stay
guess?
when I
Should we
change
guess?
screens? I wish chat would stay.
It can. You gotta click something.
Oh.
You have something.
Still
clicked
more
off
original
from-
than MGK. I
Gotcha.
agree.
Yeah.
MGK gets
Hey!
a 0.
MGK does get a 0. He
Yes.
gets kicked out of school.
We should review that just for the meme.
No.
No.
Oh God, no. Any,
That will be the lowest score. I mean, nothing will ever. I mean,
it might be worth it to see where it goes next to the Day to Remember. Did it come out this year or was it last year?
it was last year.
Last year.
All right, we'll wait till next year, and we'll do it for a retro one, and then
Okay, sounds good.
and then we can really pit it up against the Day to Remember.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so good.
Anywho,
Honestly, I'm kind of excited now. Do that dumbass fucking album.
fucking hard cut. Fast forward to 3 months from now, we're like, dude, this is really good.
You hush your mouth right now, okay?
Oh, shit.
Anywho, I will not. Where is this landing on the list?
What was Josh? What was your score? 7.16.
No, 6.96.
6.96.
Yeah,
Cody, you
this
were-
is the new.
Yeah, who does it go between? We'll start there. Don't worry about the number.
Cody, what was your
What was your score? 7.3.
7.2? No, 7.45.
7.45.
Oh, it's new number 13.
New number 13. So do you
Yes.
think it's going above Devil Wears Prada Zombie 2?
By like 0.02. You know what I'm saying? It's so
Man.
close to it.
I want to
That's just
say it's going to
writing on
be
it.
below Wage War, though. I want to say it's 15.
You think it's above Atreyu's Baptized and below Wage War's Manic?
I think so. Dude.
Yeah.
I don't think so. That's too low.
You are both incorrect. It is
It's 14.
the new number 14.
No way.
Yes. Yep.
All right.
See, I only
It's
thought
a
that
7
because
point.
there was 2 of us that were under 7.
Yeah, but I was so close to a 7
Yeah,
though.
you were. True.
All right. So now that we know the parameters, where
Okay.
in between 7 and 7.16 is it going?
7.04.
God damn it. I was going to say that.
I don't know math. So we both had 2
7.08.
6s.
I'm saying 08.
7.04 and 7.08. It is a 7.02.
Oh,
God damn, I was thinking 2 as well.
Just slightly above Manic.
yeah. I don't think it would change much, Jason. If it was a 7, if I gave mine the 7.16 that I had originally, I don't think it would have moved much. If
Cody, what
anything,
was your original
it'd be a 7.18 or some shit like that.
My original score was a 7.7. So
Okay, see, that would change
for
things.
shits and giggles, yeah. What's everyone's scores?
Before my old man grumpy boomer.
Yeah,
talk
Josh,
kicked
what was
in.
your original one?
7.16.
So if we had not changed, I fucked up somehow. Hold on. 7.7
don't do that.
6.66 plus 7.16
Uh-huh.
divided by 3.
Pluses.
So it would have been above Devil Wears Prada at 7.17.
The new, yeah.
Oh, by point
Yeah, see, I was-
01?
By a point. Yeah, so
By
it's still
0.01.
in the same place. It's a 13 or a 14 on our list. Still
That's still
an
pretty
easy
close.
average in the 7s, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where it belongs, I think. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey,
well,
Just
there
think,
it is.
once upon a time, that was like our number 3 spot. So, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Cool. Hey, you know what? That's fine. I think that's fine because everything above it, you know, I would argue it deserves to be above it.
Everything about... Yeah. No, I agree.
And you know, it's better than the 3 it's
actually-
above.
Hold on.
I think it's better than the Devil. I would never listen to the Devil Wears Prada album
I
again,
say
and I would
there's-
listen to Save Face again.
There's about 4 albums that I will just not have ever on my playlist that are above it. Is Gojira.
Okay.
I respect it. Not my thing. Free Throw. Same thing. It was okay. Bro Job. Love them. It's memey as fuck, but that is not something I could just turn on.
Right.
The
The rest I'd listen to.
The rest are easily on the playlist.
Right.
But that's interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
personally, but see, that's what we do. We don't compare to the list. We listen to it individually
Yeah.
and be like, what is the merits of this particular album? And then that's where it sits when we listen to it. Like for me, and I'm looking at the list, I'd listen to Save Face pretty much over everything. Again, like 8 and up, like fuck Rise Against. I don't want to listen to that.
I like that song though.
But
Nowhere
I
Generation,
like that.
I like that song. I do.
Like,
I do
I've
listen to it every once in a while.
By itself, I'm like, this is cool. It's Rise Against, and I listen to it. But like, if I'm gonna listen to music and I'm working, if I'm at work, I'm listening to emo before I listen to fucking weird vegan punk. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm listening to emo first. So like, but that's just me. You know?
Yeah.
See, I would turn on. Okay, like if I had to, like if I'm doing something and I have to listen to one of these albums, I would say the first one I'm going to.
Pennies.
I'm gonna say Chunk, dude.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say it. I think it's easier. I think it's easy listening.
I would listen to the older Chunk before I listen to that Chunk.
See, I'm part of the reason why it's up there because I liked that album.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hate it. It's good. It's just
No, I
like the old
liked it
stuff.
more than you did though.
Yeah.
It's-
But
it's gonna be really interesting to see how they all fit in with the Wall of Retro as well when we
Mhm.
put them together. It's gonna be fun.
yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool to see once it. And you know what else is gonna be good? Again, there are like, it took us a little bit before we figured out how we were doing a ranking system.
Yeah.
I still don't think Manchester should be that low, but whatever. Like, to think that is only 2 above this is really
Well,
weird.
But then again, look how many 7s there are, right?
Yeah.
Because we're looking at this and we're like, these are average albums. And when you look at the Million Masks of God by Manchester, it's like, yeah, this is average. It is not Coke.
Say,
it is not.
do you
Simple
remember
Math.
it?
It is not those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh.
I
I
don't
listen
remember
to it still. But
Oh,
like,
well, that would help.
but like,
yeah, I still listen to it too.
it's good, and I love Manchester.
Shit, it's on
but,
the
like,
wall right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
If I were to take that album and I would be like, everything to nothing, like no, fucking, it's not the same.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing is,
Means
if I'm
everything
those
to
would be up
nothing would
here.
be like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be like a 2.
yeah,
That shit's so good.
yeah, that's the
There's
thing. Is
not a
like
single bad song
I'd rather
on that
listen
album.
to that. That and Simple
Yeah.
Math are just
It's just fucking good.
different. Yeah.
It's not a
But
single. I
anywho.
don't skip any songs on that. But anyway,
It is gonna be cool seeing the next year when we start fresh, and seeing how whatever new shit comes out. We're almost
The
at.
hell
We're
is
almost there.
this?
I don't know. It's jamming.
But I know what this
Um,
is. This is the end of the show, so we're gonna wrap it the fuck up.
Next
Brett?
week is a sub week,
Oh yeah, it is. Next week is sub week.
Next week is
Yeah,
something.
and-
moving.
and Jen already told me what she wanted, so I can get her to put it in chat so all of us can.
Jen!
See it. Jen,
Jen!
tell us your pick for next week.
Bro, we're not doing Porcupine Tree.
YouTube, if you're wondering what the fuck are they talking about, the 13 of you in chat, if it's really 13 of you, if you're wondering what we're talking about, every month at the end of it, the top gifter gets to choose the album review that we do the next week. So every first
Damn.
week of the month is Sub Sunday, and that's the album review. So
Say it.
that's
Say it,
what's
Jen.
going on.
Say,
It's a shorter one, and I'm gonna vibe the fuck out of it.
Shorter one.
It's shorter.
Stop
it's only
burying
25
the
minutes.
20.
lead.
And
He
you're
called you
gonna
Brett.
vibe? You're gonna vibe?
I'm going
You
to.
call
You
me
guys are
Brady?
gonna fucking hate your lives. You might have to watch all the videos. It might be the
Jason,
only way
you
to
should
get through
you
it.
should give subs, damn it.
And there it is. Blackpink 2019 or 2020. The album. Cardi B's on that shit, bruh.
Jason, Brett's actually skipping that show, so that's funny.
Okay,
Yeah,
man, I'll be
okay.
somewhere.
If anyone wants to save us from this, just give some more subs quick before the show's over. Or Jen, if you want to secure your spot, because you know no one's gonna fucking beat you, because no one cares or has money. Just gift another sub.
It's pretty good. We listen to it a lot. It's fun. I'll kill you, Jason. I mean, unalive you. Can we just get TOS? Oh no.
Anyway. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing what is it, K-pop?
Yes, it's K-pop. Well, it's
Okay.
yeah, I guess. It's a
You
little
know what?
rappy. A
You
little
know
more rappy.
what, Brett? Let's think about this algorithm rise, right?
Okay.
K-pop people love K-pop, so they're gonna fucking flood us, and we're gonna get canceled. Bye,
That's it.
everybody. See you next week, YouTube.
Goodbye.